Today, we're talking about one of the most unique and specialized products in our entire Zuma Nutrition product line, and one that I genuinely believe addresses one of the most underdiagnosed and misunderstood health issues of our time. This is our Mold and Myco Clear Tonic. And I want you to pay close attention to this one because once you understand the scope of the problem, you'll realize that a significant portion of your customers are walking through your door with mycotoxin exposure built up in their cells and have absolutely no idea. Let's start with the problem. Mycotoxins are toxic compounds produced by mold fungi. Most people think of mold as something you can see, like the black stuff on a wall after a leak, like this, the obvious water damage in a basement, but mycotoxin exposure is far more widespread than that. Mycotoxins are found in food, contaminated grains, nuts, coffee, wine, dried fruits, and spices are all common dietary sources of mycotoxin exposure. Your customers who drink coffee every morning, eat peanut butter, snack on nuts and dried fruit, they're being exposed to mycotoxins regularly without knowing it. Add to that the fact that water damage affects a huge percentage of American homes and buildings, particularly in certain regions that have higher humidity. And you start to understand what a widespread issue this actually is, and also that people really are not educated or do not know about this issue. And the symptoms of mycotoxin exposure are devastating and almost always misdiagnosed. Chronic fatigue, brain fog, persistent headaches, respiratory issues, allergy-like reactions that never fully resolve, hormonal disruption, cognitive impairment. People spend years cycling through doctors getting tested for everything else, while the real issue, mycotoxin load from exposure to mold, goes completely unaddressed. We actually have a customer who shared that they were suffering severely from mold exposure for years. And they had been looking for solutions, and they found this product and it gave them immediate relief. We have over 100 reviews on our product page, which you can look at any time. We also have the lab testing for this product on our product page. That kind of feedback speaks to the real therapeutic need this product addresses. This is also one of the fastest growing conversations in the functional medicine space right now. And what's interesting is this product was actually originally developed because of the practitioners that we work with that were requesting a targeted formula for this issue. Now your customers are starting to see this content all over social media as well. There's more and more awareness around mycotoxin exposure than there ever has been. Having this product on your shelf gives them exactly what they're looking for from a brand that they can trust. Our lab testing is literally on our product page. Now, let's talk about what's actually in this formula because it's genuinely a one-of-a-kind formula. Our Mold and Myco Clear Tonic is a high-potency liquid extract tincture. Every herb in this formula is extracted in-house by our herbalist in Idaho, who uses a dual extraction tincture process, pulling both water-soluble and alcohol-soluble compounds from each herb for full spectrum potency and maximum bioavailability. One thing that's unique about our team in Idaho is we actually do our harvesting of these herbs or source from regenerative farms, and we extract the herbs while they're fresh. That means that this is a living concentrated liquid extract that the body actually can absorb and use these nutrients. It's not a dead formula that's been sitting on a shelf in a capsule that was extracted with solvents. This is a living formula that supports the natural elimination pathways for mycotoxins and helps rebuild the systems that mold exposure depletes. Let me walk you through each herb in the formula. First up, astragalus, one of the most extensively researched herbs in traditional Chinese medicine. It may support white blood cell activity and overall immune resilience. Mold and mycotoxin exposure puts the immune system under chronic sustained stress. Astragalus directly addresses that. Grapeseed extract brings one of the most potent antioxidant and antifungal profiles from the plant kingdom to this formula. Mycotoxin exposure is closely associated with significant oxidative stress. Grapeseed's proanthocyanins is the name of the active ingredient, provide meaningful antioxidant protection and support cellular health throughout the cleansing process. The next herb in the formula is rhodiola, which is one of the most respected adaptogens in herbal medicine globally. Its inclusion here is clinically brilliant. The reason why is because mycotoxin exposure causes brain fog and cognitive fatigue, which are debilitating for people that are going through this. Rhodiola has been studied specifically for supporting mental clarity, energy, and stress resilience. When mold exposure has depleted someone's cognitive capacity, rhodiola may help rebuild it. Maca root addresses the hormonal disruption that mold exposure causes. This is a dimension of mycotoxin exposure that most people are completely unaware of. Chronic mold exposure can significantly disrupt hormonal balance, contributing to fatigue, mood issues, and energy depletion. Maca is one of the most well-studied adaptogens for hormonal and energy support. Siberian ginseng completes the adaptogenic complex, adding broad-spectrum immune support, energy, and stress balance. Together, these 5 herbs create a formula that does something that no single ingredient can do alone. It supports natural mycotoxin elimination pathways, provides antioxidant protection against the oxidative damage mycotoxins cause, helps support the immune system, restores cognitive clarity, and addresses the hormonal and energy depletion that makes mold exposure so debilitating. This is a whole system approach to a whole system problem, and it really is in a category of its own. Now, one thing I want to note, we recommend pairing this product with a binder, and we have 2 incredible binders in our Zuma Nutrition product line. We have our fulvic acid and trace ocean mineral complex. We also have our micronized zeolite formula. Both of these have individual training videos that you can reference in our YouTube library. I also wanted to mention that I am working on a full mold protocol video, which will also come later in this training series.